I would not say it changed me, but yes, of course, nobody likes to see something like that happen in their own home, especially with one's parents and all. We have a very small family. I'm the only child, and we live in a nuclear family, so it's just the three of us.
Hi, this is SpotboyE, and we have Tanuj Virwani with us. We are going to ask him everything, including One Night Stand, his latest movie. Hi, Tanuj.
Hi.
Welcome to SpotboyE.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us about this film. You had a couple of films which haven't done well.
Right.
How important is this film to you, and how did it happen?
I think, sir, for an actor, each and every film that he does is very, very important. In my case, even more so, as you said, my first couple of films tanked at the box office. And that's when I decided to take some time off and just reevaluate myself as an actor, see how I can improve myself, get smarter at picking my roles and my scripts. And that's how, by the grace of God, One Night Stand happened. And so far, the buzz is pretty good out there, and people are liking what they're seeing so far. So, fingers and toes crossed.
So we are very soon coming to One Night Stand per se, the film.
Yes.
But tell me, how was that period when the films didn't do well? Were you very let down? Were you disappointed?
Yes. See, when my first film didn't do well, I did feel bad, but it was a delayed film, so I had kind of made my peace with the fact that it may not be that appreciated. And at that time, I had Purani Jeans coming up.
So there was hope.
Yeah. So it was very cushioning in that way. But when Purani Jeans was a complete non-starter at the box office, and that's when I was, I was pretty down for maybe a couple of weeks or so and all. I just kept to myself. I didn't want to speak to anyone, and I just stayed at home and all. But then after a point, I'm like, listen, like you'd rather face failures early on in your career as opposed to later. This is what makes you a better actor. This is what makes you more thick-skinned. And I think in this industry, as you would know, it's very important to have a thick skin, because there are all kinds of people you will encounter and all kinds of experiences that you will go through. So I'm glad that I've had to face it.
So who lifted your spirits?
For one, my family, my mom, my dad, my close friends. And well, I think sometimes you have to be your own best friend, honestly. And that's
Talk to your own self.
Yeah, no, you don't have to talk to yourself, but just like, see, the thing is, I'm a single child, so I'm used to spending a lot of time by myself, and I'm very comfortable in my own company. I know a lot of people who have this constant need to be surrounded by people. I don't feel that. I don't need that. Of course, I'm very social. I like being around people, but I think at a time like this, it's when you're in a retrospective state of mind, it's important that you spend enough time by yourself.
And how did this movie come along?
So I was
when you were down and not out.
Well, so I was out of work for almost 8 months. I mean, after Purani Jeans release, and I think I was on my way back home from a college festival. I'd gone to judge one of the fashion shows or something, and I get a call from this agency Bling, who was managing my work at the time. And they're like, listen, there's this new film called One Night Stand with Leone, and would you like to test for it? So I'm like, yeah, sure. Is there a good role in it for me, or is it like her show all the way? Because I'm very blunt that way. I want to know. They're like, no, it's a good role. So I'm like, okay, I'm taking your word for it, and that's how it happened.
You about it.
Yeah, and I come in here, and the AD gives me my lines, I do my scenes and all, and this was one of the rare tests where normally what happens जब आप screen test देने जाते हो तो AD रहता है और वो line बोलता है कैमरे के बगल में से, and you do it. Over here, my director Jasmine herself was a part of my audition, and I was वो instantly पता चल जाता है कि how it's gone, So I had a pretty good hunch that okay, I think इसका शायद कुछ हो सकता है. But I didn't think it would happen 3 days later. 3 days later, I get a call from my
इतना जल्दी?
हाँ, from my producers, and they're like, sir, we're very happy with what you've tested and all, and we would like you to be a part of this film. So can you come in so we can discuss the details? And that's how the film happened. And ironically, I think I signed the film on my mom's birthday, which was a good thing.
That's lovely.
So my signing amount का check I gave it to her.
Okay.
She said that's the best birthday gift.
But ऐसा क्या था इस पिक्चर में जो आपको लगा कि you have enough in it and
yes,
you want to do this film?
There were 3 reasons. अगर देखा जाए तो मेरे पहले 2 फिल्मों में I played like the sweet kind of cute boy next door kind of very 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 white character. So I wanted to do something which was kind of edgy, something which had shades of grey, like an anti-hero almost. I've grown up loving Shah Rukh Khan in films like Dar and Bazigar, So even though he's the hero of the film, but yet he is the anti-hero.
Yeah.
And this film presented me with the opportunity of that kind of role. So that was a reason. Secondly, definitely Sunny Leone, because I think I make no bones about the fact that at this juncture, I am not a star. A film is not going to sell solely on my name. I can probably add to a film, but a film's not going to sell solely on my name. And if you have a saleable star opposite you, I think if I have to piggyback off someone else's stardom in order to get noticed, in order to build my career, I don't see any harm in doing that. That was one thing. And thirdly, the entire setup was very good. Like the script was good. The entire setup was good. Tony, who's been directing a lot of big films for a long time, was also part of this project since he's my director's husband and all that. So I like the entire package. And at the end of the day, you have to back your hunch. And my hunch said that Tanuj, just dive ahead. And
but नाम से ही आपको पता होगा कि you'll have very hot scenes in this One Night Stand.
Correct.
Sunny Leone.
Yeah.
So what was? I mean, were you nervous?
See, I won't lie. I was definitely a bit apprehensive before we did the bold scenes, because in my previous films I have not had such scenes. But I have to say that they were very aesthetically shot. Our DOP shot it very nicely. There's a lot of mutual trust between Sunny, me, our director, us, and everyone. And I think both the women on set made my life a lot simpler by telling me that, listen, when you do a dramatic scene or a romantic or an action scene, you're in your element. So why are you going cold turkey on us right now? It's just another scene. It's acting. It's make-believe. So that's it.
So before you let it go, how many retakes? How many retakes had you?
Not too many, honestly, because everything had been discussed well in advance. So we knew exactly what the short breakdown is, who would be doing what and stuff and all. Like as actors, it's our job to make it look sensual on screen, but it's very mechanical when you're actually doing it, because there's a room full of people and everyone's giving you instructions, and the DOP saying, "Arey, sir, hatao, light cut raha hai, ye wo." There are all kinds of things going on. So it's very mechanical.
Everybody's watching.
And I mean, you just have to blank out, because I think as an actor, you have to learn to be a little shameless, not just when it comes to doing a bold scene, but overall. I mean, like, because otherwise you will leave some stuff in your belly. You have to let it all out. So.
But there is a marked change in you. When I met you last, you were very shy, you were very closed. I see a distinct change in you.
Thank you.
What has this?
I think.
What's the reason?
I think. See, the only constant in life is change, and I think as time goes by, it's not a conscious effort. Maybe it's somewhere subconscious. You interact with a lot more people. You experience a lot more in life, professionally, personally, in every way, and that kind of shapes you as the individual you end up becoming. Like maybe after 5 years when you meet me, I will be different, and as will you.
Yeah.
So I just think that I'm coming into my own. Maybe I'm a late bloomer, but I'm coming into my own as time goes by.
But the tough period at home with your parents also, did it change you? Did it?
See, I would not say it changed me, but yes, of course, nobody likes to see something like that happen in their own home, especially with one's parents and all. We have a very small family. I'm the only child, and we live in a nuclear family, so it's just the three of us. Having said that, the fact that despite everything that went wrong, if they were able to resolve their differences and now stand united, I think that's a big thing. And yes, it definitely, I had to grow up almost overnight, because what happens is I feel I've been a bit shielded from the problems that life throws at you, by my parents and all. I've had a very kind of like cocooned life and all, and for the first time I had to be the parent instead of being the son and stuff.
Counselor.
So, yeah, I had to be the kind of the mediator and stuff. So it was definitely a different role for me, and I guess that probably.
But you saw it coming. It didn't just blow in your face.
I mean, see, obviously things don't happen overnight. You will living in the same house, it's next to impossible not to know something coming, but I did not expect it to blow out of proportion in the manner that it did.
How is it now?
Things are a lot better now, by the grace of God, touch wood. And yeah, my parents have reconciled, and we even celebrated their anniversary in Lonavala a few months ago, on the 9th of Feb. So I mean, yeah, things are a lot better.
Have they seen the film? Have they seen your hot scenes with Sunny?
I have not seen the film. Where will they see the film?
You've not seen the film?
No, I have not seen the film as yet, because see, whatever I have seen of the film is while dubbing, but I have not seen it like the complete thing what we will be watching when the film comes out, but hopefully soon.
What is your take on One Night Stand in real life?
See, I think it's a simple case of different strokes for different folks. If it works for some people, good. If it doesn't, also fine. I don't think as society we need to be judgmental of people, but at the same time it has to be done with a certain amount of responsibility, that make sure that if you want to have a one night stand, even your partner is on the same page, so that you don't hurt him or her, and they don't have different expectations from this. If someone wants a relationship and you give them just a one night stand and you disappear, I think that's quite a horrible thing to do. That's one thing. And secondly, if you're in a relationship or if you're married, then you definitely should not indulge in such practices.
You are not married. Have you experienced one night stand?
Yes, I have. I have in the past. Yes, during my college days, perhaps, and yeah, I have had a few of them.
And what was the feeling
Nothing.
after that? Was it guilt?
It's all,
Was it
no. There was no guilt. No, there wasn't any guilt because I mean, as I said, as long as you're clear with your partner, it's all good and stuff. In fact, I would like to imagine I'm even friends with some of the people
You
I've
are?
been with. Yeah.
That's lovely. That's the new age, I believe.
I guess yes.
After one night stand, what's next?
I haven't signed anything as of now. There are a couple of offers, but I want to bide my time and see how the response to this film is, and then hopefully an announcement should follow soon.
So, SpotboyE wishes you the best of luck.
Thank you so much, sir.
Wish you all the
Always
success.
always a
and
pleasure
happiness.
speaking to you.
Thank you, Tanuj.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.